Hello, my name is Jade and this is my channel Boho Bookworm, where I review and discuss books. I'm usually useless at sticking to my TBR piles, especially on a month-to-month basis. It's a lot of pressure. I just sometimes just don't have enough time on my hands, or another book gets released, or I come across another book and I just change direction. It just depends on my mood at the time. But I decided that because I live on this little island, Mallorca in Spain, I have very limited access to English books. There's only one or two secondhand bookstores that I have come across. Otherwise, I order on Amazon, but my credit card's looking a bit grim at the moment, so I can't order any more books for a while, unfortunately. So I only have a few books left, and so I've decided to make a video of what I'm going to be reading throughout the month of September. Before I get started, I just want to say, fuck you, September.
Fuck you, September.
You've been nasty to me so far. For one, although this is going to be freeing up my time a lot, and I'm going to have a lot more time to read books this month, hopefully, or hopefully not, whichever way you look at it. But the thing is that my season on the yacht ended 2 days ago, rather abruptly. I was supposed to be employed until the end of October, but unfortunately the charter boat that I was on has no more charter bookings, so they can't afford to keep paying me. This means I am now unemployed and seeking employment. That's scary. I don't have any cash coming in, which means my credit card really looks grim. But it's okay, I'm gonna find something, and for the meantime, I have decided to volunteer at animal shelters, and I'm going to be doing mindfulness, yoga and meditation retreat things, and I'm going to be reading as much as I can in between looking for work. I have a tiny little bit of cash that I'm going to be living on until I find a job. I started All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Please tell me how you pronounce her name, I don't know. I started this nearing the end of August. I got about 100 pages in, and it is now the 3rd of September. I am almost finished, and oh my god, it's just beautiful. I've said this 1,000 times about books that I've read this year so far, but it's honestly one of the best books I've read. I'm just having a really good reading year. But someone said that this book is the next Fault in Our Stars. I think it was The Guardian. Yeah, and it surpasses The Fault in Our Stars for me. I think it is absolutely fantastic. I don't want to say too much about it yet because I'm going to do a full review on it because it deserves it. But it is about two teenagers. I think they're around 17, 18, Finch and Violet. Finch is this 17-year-old boy who has been suffering from suicidal thoughts, and as the book goes along you start to realize that something's really wrong, and he might be bipolar, and that's what's suggested to him. And then there's Violet, and he meets her on the top of a bell tower at school one day because she is about to jump off, or she's thinking about jumping off. She's had this horrific car accident with her sister, and her sister died, and she's just not coping very well a year later. And the book is how these two broken souls just come together, and just their relationship that forms after that, first love and losing your virginity and mental health issues, and it's beautiful. Honestly, just read it. She's got another book coming out is it next month? I'm not too sure. It's called Holding Up the Universe. My god, I just want to order it, but I can't. The next book that I was going to read this month, but I can't anymore, is You by Caroline Kepnes. My boyfriend is about to finish a book by, what's the author's name? I think it's John Grisham, and he needs another book, so I said to him he should pick this up because I think the other books that I have are probably a little bit too girly for him at this stage. I'm going to be getting some other nice thriller books and more, uni-sexy books quite soon, like some Stephen King and stuff like that. But so yeah, he's stolen this one from me, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to read that next month. But this book, Making It Up As I Go Along by Marion Keyes, I am super excited about it. I used to love Marion Keyes. I think I read Sushi for Beginners by her years ago, absolute years ago, when I was super young, and I just fell in love with her voice. I love her writing. I think she's super funny, and hopefully, I'm really hoping that this month I will finally live out one of my bucket list goals and dreams and go to Ireland. I don't know why, I am obsessed with Ireland. I love the accents. Sorry to my boyfriend, but I do have a bit of a thing about falling in love with an Irish man and living happily ever after, but I know that's not going to happen. But a girl can dream, right? Like Gerald Butler, if I see you there, I'm yours. Just yours. So this book, I'm not absolutely sure about what it's about, but I know that it's obviously based in Ireland, like the rest of her books. And yeah, I got it in Mallorca actually. I went and I found this amazing little secondhand bookstore. There are a couple of new books that she orders in, and this is one of them. It was 18 bloody euro, so I'm really hoping it's good, Marion Keyes. Sorry, I don't ever want to doubt you, but that is quite expensive. So yeah, the bookshop is called the Universal Bookshop, and the address is here. If you're ever in Mallorca, go and check it out. I don't know if it's gonna zoom, but there you go. Yeah, pause it and try and see if you can figure that out, because I can't read all the Spanish writing. Carretera Andrax 26, Portals News, Mallorca. The Universal Bookshop. Amazing little place. And I think their James Patterson collection is huge, but nonetheless, I don't know what this book is actually about. I just got excited because it's written by Marion Keyes, but it says something. Let's see. Welcome to the magnificent Making It Up As I Go Along, aka the World of Marion, the World According to Marion Keyes, a bold, brilliant book bursting with Marion's hilarious and heartfelt observations on modern life, love, and much else besides, such as, you are determined to ask, well, how about her guide to breaking up with your hairdresser, or the warning she has for us all after the particularly traumatic fling with a fake tan? There's the pure and the bounteous joy of the nail varnish museum, not to mention the very best lies to tell if you find yourself on an Antarctic cruise. She has words of advice for those fast approaching 50, and she's here to tell you the secret truth about writers. Well, this one anyway. That's good, because I'm a writer, and I think I need some help. You'll be wincing in recognition and scratching your head in incredulity, but like Marion herself, you won't be able to stop laughing at the sheer delightful absurdity that is modern life, because each and every one of us is clearly making it up as we go along. I think that sounds great, and I'm kind of freaking making it up as I go along with life at the moment, so very excited to read it. I am going to wait until I head off to Ireland to pick it up, so this is only a might read in September. I'm really hoping I get there this month, if not next. Then I'm going to be picking up Paula Coelho's Veronica Decides to Die. This has been on my TBR pile for years as well. I love Paula Coelho. I think his books are beautiful, very spiritual, and this is a different sort of book. I've heard it's about a woman who, I don't know, she takes a whole bunch of sleeping pills or something, and then she gets told she's got 24 hours to live, something along those lines. I'm not too sure. As always, I go into books knowing pretty much nothing, but I seem to be having a bit of a thing about mental health books lately. Like, the first one I read recently was Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. I liked it. I gave it a 3-star review, and it's about anxiety and social awkwardness, depression, that kind of thing. I discussed it more in my August wrap-up, which you can check out. I'll leave the link down below. And then obviously this one, All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. I am also busy reading that, and that is about suicide and bipolar. So yeah, I think there's kind of like a little pattern going on, and I'm getting really into it. I'm really enjoying these kind of books, but I think I need to read something a little lighter before I go into another mental health book. So before this one, I'm going to be picking up Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. I don't know what it's about. I have read the back, but I forgot, as I do. But Colleen Hoover is someone who I have been wanting to read something written by her for a long time. I'm just really excited. She's very popular amongst the community, and yeah, I just really want to get into it. I put a picture of this book on Instagram, and my Instagram went wild. Everyone was just like, oh my god, they love this book. It's one of their favorites. Colleen Hoover is amazing. So I am excited, as you can probably tell. They are the books that I will be reading, besides this one. The thriller of the year as well, damn it. Furthermore, in September, besides looking for work, reading my heart out, volunteering, doing yoga and meditation, and trying to find myself, I don't know what else I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm hungry. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Yes. I think I'm going to be practicing my Spanish. Found this little guy today. So yeah, I don't know, there's absolutely nothing written in English, and it's supposed to be a Spanish book, so I thought that maybe it would be English and Spanish, I don't know. But I'm also practicing my Spanish on Duolingo, and it says that I am now 8% fluent, which is great, but I still can't really put a sentence together, so I don't really know where it gets that from. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing in September. Let me know what your plans are this September, what you plan on doing, what you plan on reading, what you have been reading that you've been enjoying. I always love to hear from you, and I just hope that you have a fantastic day. Bye bye.